Here we are. And it feels like it's been a very long time. A very long time. I don't even know what to make. Yeah, don't know what to make. Yep, I'm struggling. Don't know what to make. Guess we'll start with some legs. Hello, Sophia. Hello. How are you? Yeah, I guess we'll start with some legs because I don't know. Hello, Amelia. How are you? Oh. Oh, I guess I changed those. I thought I left those in there. Hello, Nor. How are you? You're making mittens. Oh, well, that's a good idea. Yeah. Yes, I am good. I am good. Doesn't matter. I had a heart kind of gonna make the mitten for your mom, but I'm just down. Oh, well, there you go. You'll miss me? Okay. You been at school? Yes. Yes, yes. It is a school day. It is a school day. I got to try to figure out what to do. I've got like creator's block today. Not sure what to do. I guess we'll just wing it and start something. I need to make for a market. What should we make for markets, guys? I don't know, Nor. I don't know. I'm struggling today. Not knowing what to make. I have made cows. I've got cows ready for the market. I do have cows ready for the market. I have cats and frogs and kittens, and I have all of that ready for the market. So yes, I'm struggling with what to make for market. I am. So yes, I've got lots of stuff. My scrap bag is getting lower. As you all know, this was completely full, so I've made part um lots of pot holders and dishcloths. I have made lots of loaf kitties. They are all ready for the market. You hate school. Oh, you get bullied. Well, I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry about that. Yeah, don't give your age. Okay. Well, we're gonna go up with this. I don't know how this is gonna work. Don't let somebody else decide who you are. You know, I don't know if this will work or not. That's pretty small. That is pretty small. Make penguins. I have made lots of penguins. Lots of penguins. They're not something that really sells. Except to Ash. Ash loves them. ADHD does not. okay being mean. That does not make being mean okay. I am totally, yeah, I don't know what to make. Oh, it's not just British schools, Amelia, it's everywhere. It happens here too all the time. All the time. It even happens to me here online. You know, it's people are mean and hateful and full of hate. That's why they do it. It's not because they're British. It's not because they're girls. It's because people have a lot of hate in their heart. That's what it is. And it happens everywhere. Even to me on here. It happens even to me on here. So, yeah. It's everywhere. Get a thick skin. That's all I can tell you. You're making a ballerina mouse. Oh, well, isn't that a cute idea? That is a cute idea. It's not the school, guys. It's what they're being taught and not being taught. It's not the schools. Although the schools need some help, but it's what is being taught at home and not at home, and what the television is teaching and stuff like that. That's what it is. And I forgot to count how many I started with, so here goes another foot that I have no idea if it's going to work or not. It's in the pattern. Oh, okay. I don't know what you're saying, Nor. Completely lost. Well, Amelia, it sounds like you have parents that care about what you see. And you're going to just have to not worry about what other people say. Thank you, Nor. I appreciate that. You're just going to have to just ignore what other people say. You're already after my drink. That was fast. Your parents are paying attention to what you watch and to make you into a good person. The people that are bullying you don't have that direction. So, be thankful that you have it. High school in September at 11. That's interesting. Okay. I think I'll just do one more. Well, you don't start high school here until, what, 14 or 15? Maybe 13, but never at 11. Yeah, 14 or 15 to start high school here. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know about how you guys do it, but yeah, here it's 14 or 15 now. Hello, Willard. Hello. Alright, so, okay, I'm going to try a different leg here. And I'm going to try to keep it small enough so that it is in contrast, or as in compatibility, we'll say compatibility, with this one. Here's the latest thing that I've made. And he turned out so cute. No, Amelia. That's enough. That's enough. I don't do names. Hello, Charlie. How is Charlie? Oh, hello, Billy. How are you? I'm glad you tell me who you are because I always wonder. I always wonder. I always wonder. And your favorite ones for you. Yes, that is right. These are all my favorites. And now I get to add this one. I get to add this one to my favorites. We had a Birmingham show on Saturday. Oh, I bet it was Amelia. Yes, Amelia, I see that you want all this attention for you. I see that. I see that. Yeah, I see that you're wanting all the attention. I see that. Hello. Oh, you were a Spider-Man fan. Okay. She surprised us with... Oh, well, that is awesome. That is awesome. That is amazing. I am so glad she did. Yes, Amelia, we know that you get bullied. We know that how old you are. We know that your parents only let you get, a little bit. Now, your parents love you. I'm sorry that you're upset. I'm sorry that you get bullied. But, there's some things you just kind of got to understand and ignore. You can't let everybody get to you. You can't let everybody else's opinion. You just kind of got to say that's them, and that is not what I want to be. It's not what I want to do, and you have to go on. Yes, I do have a kid. The queen of multitasking, crocheting, watching your stream, and doing much good. Well, that's great, Sophia. What do you want me to do, Amelia? You want me to sit here and cry for you? I mean, what do you want me to do? I bet they are, Billy. I bet they are. I haven't seen any pictures of them together. Well, not with their faces, anyway. I don't know what that means. No, Amelia. No, you need to go on. All right, you have a great day. Bye-bye. Have a great day. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye. Oh my goodness. Okay, we've got a little foot here. Yes, yes. Yes, Kinsley, I'm right there. Okay, that's enough. You do not need to drink all of Granny's drink. Where did Daddy go? He should be making your lunch. What's the matter? Huh? I tell you what. Okay, so I don't know how this is going to go, but we're trying to make a match. Okay, we're trying to make a little leg. I don't know how well it's going to go. What do I think about BlackRock? I think absolutely nothing about BlackRock. Absolutely nothing about them. What was... Y'all are like leaving me behind today. The USS Liberty. I don't know what happened. Totally unaware, guys. What happened? I have not had my nose in the news all weekend. More? Are you thirsty? Have you had nothing to drink all day? I think he's had nothing to drink all day. It is a little bit earlier, Jamie. It is. It is. Not much, just by 10 minutes or so. Yeah, it's only by 10 minutes or so. Awesome. So how many people were at your concert, Billy? How many did you have there? So yes, it is a little bit earlier. And I'm telling you, these are going to turn out to be bigger than I wanted them to be. But yeah, over 600. That is fantastic. That is fantastic. The biggest show you played. Oh, it's just going to go up. It's just going to go up. That is amazing. That is amazing. Hello, Aaron. Hello, Turk. 600 people. That nearly 1,000. That is fantastic. Fantastic. Wow. Wow. That's awesome. That is awesome. Did I see what picture, Aaron? I did not see a picture. 11 a.m. No, I did not see that. The dog picture? No, I did not see that. Okay, that's enough. Oh. I did not see a dog picture. I am sorry. Yeah, I didn't see any dog picture. It doesn't say anything showed up with a picture either. So I'm sorry. I think I'm making a leg. I'll cut this piece of skin off my hand. All right. I'm trying to make the Wilma. I'm trying to make Wilma. And she's not turning out to be as delicate as I really wanted her to be, but it is what it is. Thomas is planning to do something for Charles. Oh, oh, that is so cute. Oh, yes, it is cute. That is so cute. I'm so glad that they're getting along. I'm so glad they're in. Hello, Chosen. Will she have a necklace? Yeah, I think it's attached to her, I think it's attached to her dress. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. But I think it is. I have to. He just gave her a necklace. Aw. Oh, that's so cute. That's so cute. She's awesome. She's awesome. Hello, Lindsay. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. I guess I'm going to have to stuff this because it is going to get away from me if I don't. And it'll be really hard to stuff this foot after I sew the toes closed. You'll put Thomas, okay. Oh, you sent it to, oh, I didn't see anything come through, Aaron. Yeah, I didn't see. Will the pink sipper make a cameo today? Hello, Thomas. The pink sipper has already been rating my drink. He's already been rating it. Hello, Thomas. How are you? How are you? I am doing good. Hello, Jatin. Hello. I'm working on a leg, guys. It is a leg. I am doing good. I'm doing good. That's awesome. Awesome. You guys are all doing great. That's awesome. You're fishing in Alaska. No, thank you, Sherman. No, thank you. I'm working on a leg. I am. She is. She's our Charlie. She is so sweet. She is. Yes, it's right here. And he's already been in here drinking it like 4 or 5 times already. Yeah. At first had I made it way too big. I think these mittens are getting way too big. And that they would also get my... Yes, size is somewhat difficult. I will admit that. Size is somewhat difficult to get it where you want it to go. Because yeah, I've frogged this one already too because it was too large. So yes, I totally get it. And now I'm sewing up the feet because I wanted this to be smaller like the female of my story here. So yes, I totally get it. The size is a big deal. Okay, now my chat quit. And I'm sewing up the little hole in the feet because of the way I made that, because I can't get feet real small if I don't. So, oh yeah, my chat quit. You're stumbling in brand new. Well, we're working on a leg. It is a leg. Maya, yeah, it's a leg. He was watching a tutorial. He said for 5 minutes. Oh, but it was massive. Oh, yeah. Yeah, possibly. Possibly. That's possibly true. I have a stack of t-shirts that I go back and forth with. How is what holding its shape without any filling? You watch the rest of it. All right, Sophia. Okay. Well, this is actually does have filling in it, but it holds its shape without filling because it's really tightly, it's real tight. So that's how it holds its shape without. without the stuffing in it. Yes, I did fill it, but it's, since it's crocheted real tight, it's going to stay that way. Yeah, the smaller they are, they do stay. Because yeah, when you crochet real tight, it just does that. And now I hope I can get this leg to be the same size, because that seems to be my biggest problem with making these and having the same size of legs. I have a bit, yeah, that is a struggle. We're gonna see, and that may be it. That may be it. So yes. And we will go from there to see if see how it works when we get it to the end. Because yes, to put it in perspective with the other side, this one has to be smaller. It has to be smaller. And it's a struggle to get them the right size, especially if I don't pay attention. So I'm sorry, but I am paying attention to this. Did somebody just come in the front door?
Huh?
Did somebody just come in the front doors?
No, that was me sitting on the floor.
Will left and right leg be in? Well, I'm trying to get the left and right leg to be the same, and they will be attached to the body. Yes, you know, to look like it's supposed to. Hello, Egypt. Hello, Rihanna. Hello. Yes, they are. Yeah, we want them to look. We want them to look like legs, like regular legs. Oh, you love crochet? Great. We love crochet too. We love crochet too. We're trying to figure out our foot here. Trying to get it the same size as the other foot. And guess what, folks? It's not. You're currently making a blanket. Awesome. We have been making lots of pot holders and dishcloths. We have been making a lot of those, trying to use up scraps. Yes, we're trying to use up scraps. So yes, I did just have to frog this out because I need to make it a little bit bigger to match the other one. Oh, well, that sounds like fun. Craft groups are so fun. Connie, hello, I'm doing great. I'm doing great. I would be excited too. I always like to learn new crafts. I always like to learn new stuff. Yes. We are doing wonderful. Now I don't know if I've got this too big or not. I added 2 stitches. We'll see what it does when we get around here. Can make a Dumbo. Hello, Charlotte. Haven't seen you for a while. Wow. Excuse me. I have already made an elephant. Yeah. We are working on a Wilma, I do believe. We're working on Wilma. Right, Jamie's right. Yes. And they're a little bit tougher because I'm trying to get the same size feet, and it's always difficult for me to get the feet the same because I don't use patterns, so I don't have a stitch count. Well, I've got a stitch count, I just don't know what it is. I just don't know what it is. I don't know what's going on with YouTube because it is showing that there is one person in the chat. So yeah, that is interesting. Okay. Now, let's see if my feet are the same. It would help if my feet would be the same. Well, that is pretty darn close. Yeah. Yeah, I think it cannot be. Yeah. Oh, now it says there's two people. So that's pretty amazing. Oh, we never know. Never know. Okay, well, I missed a stitch down here. Where did it go? Trying to get feet to look alike is really kind of it's really kind of difficult. Okay, so I have one that looks to be pretty good, and I've sewed those together, and that goes down to the toe. Okay, so I gotta go around. Forgot how to double crochet two together. Oh, just pick up two loops, pick up two stitches, and double crochet them together. Yeah, I'm kind of worried about that one myself. Fred's hairdo was a little bit interesting too. Let me tell you. Let me tell you, it was a little interesting as well. See, Fred's turned out. His was interesting. But I don't have a picture of Wilma right now. So, hello, Shatika. All right, Rihanna, hello. Have a wonderful day. Have a wonderful day. All right, we're gonna move on this leg, trying to right, Shatika. Right, yabba dabba doo. That's that's. Oh, I loved that show as a kid. I so loved it. It was so much, all the stone bedrock and Mr. Slate, and it was so cool. It was cool. Okay, yeah, and now I'm trying to make the feet, guys, and if I don't get it right, then one leg is going to be bigger than the other, and it will be noticeable even having one stitch off because it's so small. Hello, Beth. Because it is so small, it will show up. The flick of hair to stay up. Oh, yes. Yes. I just made that a little bit longer and sewed it on top of the other hair. Yeah, I did. I did. Hello, Lily. Hello, Beth. We're making legs. Legs. And I hope I've got them right. I don't think that is. I think that is just going to be one short. And we shall see a few rows up. Well, nope, it can't be. It'll take a few rows to find out if we are too big or too small, unfortunately. So they took him to the ER and checked his heart out. Oh. Oh my goodness, Charlotte. Oh yes. Well, I'm sorry that's pitiful. Yes, well, I'm sorry that's going on. Wow, that is kind of scary. Yes. That's kind of scary. Well, that's completely understandable. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. I can totally understand. Totally understand. What are you doing, Tink? Where's your daddy? Okay, and I think this leg, I'm really worried about this leg not being the right size. Because it is so hard to get them. When you're using the blanket yarn, one stitch off makes a visible difference in the size of your legs. One stitch. So I'm struggling with that right now. So I apologize. And getting the body is not so bad. But then, then you got the head. So I'll have to get a picture of her head so that I can see all the details. Oh, my chat quit again, guys. Sorry. Yeah, Jamie, because my son is home and he just takes off and oh well, mom can do it, and he has hurt his leg, so he's trying to hobble around, and Scott was supposed to be here at 10:30, and of course, again today he's not. And so yeah, it gets all thrown on me. Yeah, it gets thrown, and sometimes it's really aggravating. It's really aggravating that sometimes I just want to run away. Sometimes I just want to run away and be by myself. I do, and I do it every day when I go to work. Well, thank you, Jamie. Thank you. Hello, Sammy. Yeah, sometimes I just want to, take off, go to a hotel or something, read my books, and just say, you deal with your own problems. And he's drank all of my drink. He drank every last drop of it. Yes. Everybody does. I'm not special. Everybody gets in that situation. Everybody, I'm just tired of fixing every problem and nobody ever thinking past the nose on their face. Yeah, that's what I get really tired of that. Right, right. Sometimes you just want to vacation. Sometimes you just want a vacation. And sometimes, you just want a Diet Coke. I'll be right back. Yeah, that would be great, Sammy. That would be wonderful. But, if I go on a trip anywhere, the big dilemma is what kind you can raid your own. Oh, well, that sounds great, Sammy. But yeah, sometimes you just want to, and you go on vacation. I don't even know. I would have to take so much yarn. There probably wouldn't be room for my clothes. Because if I was going on a crochet retreat, I will be right back. I got your socks in here. Did you get some bites? We got crutches on the kitchen cabinet. Okay, well, we got socks in here. And my son took off, went upstairs, left little Teague down here, left crutches laying across the kitchen sink. You know, where they can go crash here pretty soon if anybody bumps up. Things get funny. Yeah. Have I made a block of cheese? No, I have not made any blocks of cheese. I have not. I heard of a yarn cruise. Oh, doesn't that? A yarn cruise. Oh, that does sound lovely. 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 It does. You can have a little bit of a drink, and that's all. Here. No. No. Get a drink. Izzy wants to take it and drink the whole thing. I love to make animals. Just get a drink. He's learned that he can take the whole drink. You can have a drink. You can't drink it all. Because you've already drank it all once. I tell you what, guys. I tell you what. Just get a drink. Get a drink. I've got to have my hands away from it now. Can't put my hands on it. Pup. Yeah, I know everything is. Yeah. Tell you they're not checking up on you. Right, Jamie. Right. A giraffe. Oh, a giraffe would be so cute. A yarn convention. Really? I have never heard of a yarn convention. Never heard of a yarn convention. But I tell you what, a crochet cruise would be fabulous. Fabulous. Hello, Pink. Hello, how are you? I just now saw your name. Yes, there's apparently a... Well, you know, we can't be the only one that would be interested in going if they've got a lot of them. So yeah, that is cool. You know, I would be thrilled to just have like a block of hotel rooms and everybody just get their own hotel room and we have a suite where we get together and crochet and have a good time. I think that would be fun. I think that would be fun. I do. While there's a link to my sales page in the description of this video. I think it'd be great fun. I think it would be great fun. But I will tell you, I don't want to go in the winter. You know, because when I go somewhere new, I may want to crochet, but I also want to see all of the, you know, all the things that I can see at, you know, at the new place that I'm at. Hello, Darda. Of course, of course. We got to have a couple more rows. And I think I've got my feet and legs to be pretty close to the same. We're getting close. You know, we're almost got 2 legs. Yes, we're getting close. I love it. Hello, Forrest. Wow, I haven't seen you in a while. I think you were here yesterday, maybe. Yeah, I think you were. No, not yesterday. It's been a couple of days because I haven't been here for a couple of days. You want it to be right, Sammy? Yeah. I want it to be. I don't want to travel in the winter. In the winter, I just want to stay home. I do. I do. Yes, Jamie. Um, it does. Now, if I'm doing the head, it depends if I've got to do head. Normally, I will start from the head, because then that helps me get proportion within the animal. I'll start with the head. But with this, I'm starting with the feet because I'm trying to get in proportion to Fred. So I've got to get Wilma, and she's quite a bit daintier than Fred. So that's why I started with the feet. And I started with the feet on him too, because his head was just so much. He has no neck. He has no neck. So 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 that's why I've done it this way, is because to get the feet in proportion to the first one, I started at the feet. But otherwise, I usually start at the head. Oh, thank you, Sammy. Right, right. Well, here is my picture for doing Fred. So, and Wilma's just quite a bit smaller. Yeah, I did. Oh, she did, Forrest. Well, that is sad. Hello, Sky. Hello, that is sad. Hello, Ducky. Hello, Mankapa. Hello, hello. Hello, Cheryl. All right, so we are. We got to go one more round. We got to go. You ran out of yarn. Oh, no. Now, running out of yarn on any project is very sad. That is very sad. Now, I don't have much yarn, and that's why I switched, because the color I used for Fred is a little bit darker than what I used, and I'm going to have to go buy another skein of this to be able to make Barney if I decide to make Barney. But, so I'm using the lighter colors for Wilma, so that, you know, so that I have enough to make, because I don't want to start and not be able to finish because I don't have the yarn, because it's really frustrating. We're making a little doll. It was like talking Carol out for class. Oh, that's really sad. That's really sad. I do not right now, Jamie. I do not have one. I will have to print one off, because, yeah, right now I'm just going from memory, but it's not terrible because I do not have, I'm not doing the head, so the head is going to be and the clothes, oh my goodness, the clothes. The clothes add a lot of bulk to the toy. So the bodies are pretty scrawny, but I really like the clothes after they turn out. I don't like making them. I do not like making the clothes. And right now I'm trying to stuff it. Well, thank you, Cheryl. Yeah, I'm not sure where that's coming from, but that's okay. That is okay. So yes, we are just making feet is what we're making. Now I'm going to close up this foot so that it stays smaller. You know, because they didn't wear shoes, they did barefoot. All right, that stopped my chat. All right, Forrest, have a great day. That is your mom. Hello, Anna. Oh, well, I have to admit, I have been working on my favorites instead of working on the market, and I've got to because I got another invite to another 4-day market, and I'm gonna have to get busy. Hello, Tink. You're getting food. Oh, you're back again because you're thirsty again. A little bit. A little bit. A little bit. Now I'm not supposed to touch the glass. I used to have to hold it for him. Now he don't want me touching it because he will sit there and just drain it while I'm got my attention somewhere. Oh, yes. I do like the dinosaurs. I'm struggling with what to make for the market. I really am. I don't know what to make for the market. Welcome back. Oh, right. Or just crochet the car. Okay, that's enough. Yes. Wouldn't that be cute if I crocheted a car big enough to put all of these in? That would be so cute. With all their feet sticking out everywhere. That would be cute. Yeah, I got my favorites too. I sure do. I sure do. It would, right, Jamie, it sure would, because if you could see the size of Fred, here's the size of Fred, and here's Wilma's legs. You know, we're looking at, that'd be a pretty massive car. Would be a pretty massive car. And, you know, I may have to do Dino, so that would be a massive car. But, you know, the good thing is it's only the size, and I don't know how you would get it stiff like that. I think you'd have to put it around, you know, wires or something. But yeah, the idea of getting a metal car and modifying it was probably a better idea. It's probably a better idea. Okay. Our legs turned out to be pretty good. They're pretty good, the same size. Wow. That like never happens. You still do? I've never done a hot tub stream. Oh, well, the plastic mesh would be fantastic. Oh, that's funny. Oh, yes, that plastic mesh would do it. I forgot all about that plastic mesh stuff. But it sure would work. Hello, Shadow. Yeah, the plastic mesh sure would work. You're making ramen. Yay. Couldn't eat that stuff. I couldn't eat that stuff. But yeah, I think you've used it for big dice. Well, what a great idea. Because yeah, you could definitely crochet to that plastic canvas. For sure. For sure. And since it didn't have to have its own shape, it wouldn't be that hard to cover. Make hats and leggy frogs. I do not make hats, but I did have leggy froggies, and I've got some leggy froggies that I have had for a very long time. So, yeah. Right, right, Jamie, right. Yes, I just loved the Flintstones. And you know, all the words that they come up with that were um, you know, from Stones. Mr. Slate, you know, Barney Rubble, you know, Rubble, Flintstone. I just love it. Yeah, it was. I just really loved the Flintstones. They were so much fun. But you know, now what is it you want? What is it you want now? Okay, I'm being more. Boy, you are one thirsty boy. I don't think you've had anything to drink all day. You have a speaking here. Oh yes. Well, I do. I hope you get full marks on that. That would be awesome. The teacher likes it? Well, yeah. Awesome. Hello, Hiram. Yes, that would be cool. Okay. Okay, well, it looks like we're about to the butt here. I just put the legs together. Yes, Shadow. Yes, Forrest is here. Forrest is here. I'm putting the legs together, guys. That is always, after you get the legs put together, the rest seems to go pretty quickly. Oh, spring cleaning. Oh, that needs to happen here. That definitely needs to happen here. Yeah, you gotta quit drinking all Granny's drink. I know you love it, but you got to quit doing it. Spring cleaning definitely needs to happen here. I would like to hire somebody to do that because, oh my gosh. I do it on the topic of importance of charity. Oh, that would be a good one, Shadow. That would be a good one. I do have some tutorials on my channel. They've been on there for a while. I have not done any recently. Hello, Lola. Have not done any recently. I have not. But there are some on there for dogs, hamburgers, pizza, frogs, two types of dogs actually. There's a mystery one. The gnomes are on there. How to make gnomes, how to make posable hand cactuses. Oh yeah. I'll tell you what. The kind words is a big deal because there's even scriptures about that. You know, speaking life, and I think those are great topics. Great topics. So I'm sure you will do fine with that. I'm sure you will do well. I'm sure you will do well. Okay. I think Wilma actually has a neck. That may be a little bit hard to do on here because when you have a little skinny neck and a big head, it is extremely difficult to keep the head stabilized. So, oh look, I've got strings hanging. Okay. Well, that's good strategy. Oh, she didn't come today? Hello, Lala, I missed her. The lucky bunnies. I've got to figure out something to make for the market because all I can think about right now is making for my, you know, my favorite things. And yeah, I need to get stuff done for the market. One was more shapely than Fred. Right, right. Well, the body, of course, I'm not going to make it anatomically correct. We're not doing that. But with her neck being so small and her head being so big, I'm wondering how to get that stabilized because when you put that on with yarn and stuff, it starts to get it's not real stable. So yeah, I may have to figure something out for that because it's just not real stable when it's that small. I may have to I'm gonna have to figure something out for that. Oh, well, thank you. Is Aziza or Aziza? So yeah, that's what we're trying to do. And my brain is already getting there. It's like I've already got this done on the bag. Yeah, Lala, one of those two. But I have all these bags right back here. Those 3 giant bags are full of yarn. They're full of yarn. And that's not all of it. Hello, Nor. Welcome back. Yeah, those 3 giant bags are full of yarn. But one of these days, I'm going to get low on yarn, and my favorite shelf is going to get spread out. Yeah. Yeah, Lala. Yep. I've got some over here. All my cotton yarn is over here. And then I've got more in the closet up there. Yeah, there's a lot of it. There is a lot. Yeah, no, I can't recommend any because I don't use tutorials and I don't use patterns. So I don't know what to tell you. Right, right, Lala. I definitely don't have enough yarn. But the problem I run into right now is not having the right colors. I'll have some of the colors, but not all of the colors. So then I'll have to go get a color. So like for this, of course I've got white, but I've got a little bit of red. Of course her hair's red. But for Betty, I sure didn't have the right color. So I had to get some blue for Betty's dress. And I had to get brown, that's a different color brown, for Barney's outfit. And then, of course, I had to get the skeins for their clothes. But I'm hoping I have enough here. This is for the 5 o'clock shadow. But I only have this much for a body. This is the Fred and Barney body, and I don't have enough here. Although Barney is quite a bit smaller than Fred. Shorter, anyway. Yeah, the legs we're halfway up the body now. We are halfway up the body. Yeah, once you get the legs together, it seems to go pretty quick. It does. It does seem to go pretty quickly. You had school today? Well, that is awesome. I have got to go to work tonight, and yeah. I am good. I'm good. A gojo? I don't know what a gojo is. Yeah, I don't know what a gojo is. I am doing well. I'm doing well. Yeah, and I'm getting to where I'm gonna have to go look at a picture to see what I'm doing. I'm making a Wilma. I'm making a Wilma. It's a person from an anime. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't watch anime. Vicky comedy? Yeah, but don't know what that is. What is that? Don't know what that is either. Jujutsu Kaisen? Yeah. Bye-bye, Shadow Sparkles. Have a great day. Have a great day. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. A mini Mickey Mouse. Yeah. I try to do live stream every day. It does not always work. May not happen tomorrow because if my son's leg's still messed up, we're gonna have to take him back to the doctor tomorrow. Uh, but I try. Does not always work. Yeah. Yeah, I do have a shift of work after I go to work this afternoon, yes. And yeah, I work till midnight. Yes, yes. That is the way it works. That is the way I have to do things. But yeah, um and this one will have to be very careful with the arms because the arms show because she does not have arms in her thing. I do keep busy. I had to work yesterday at another job because I work two jobs. I work two jobs plus do this. So I had to go work another job yesterday, and that took more time than I wanted it to, but it did. Well, thank you, Jessica. Yeah, the head on this one is the what's kind of the frightening part for because it's kind of shaped like a bowl. You know, I mean, from what I'm thinking, it's shaped like a bowl. Well, thank you, thank you. Well, maybe I'll. Yeah, I'm thinking I better not do that. Yeah, we're gonna make these stuffed animals and child friendly, so we're not gonna put, woman parts on them. Is it a mouse? A 12-foot duck. Wow. That's big. That is big. That is. You could wash them in a machine, but you sure don't want to dry them in a machine. And I would really say hand wash because they're really kind of delicate. made a blanket. Awesome. Thank you, party. So you could actually wash them in machine, but you know, if it snags or anything, then it would ruin the whole thing. I would say hand wash. I would say hand wash, but definitely do not put them in the dryer because they are polyester and they will melt. They will melt and they can catch fire. Awesome, awesome. All right, y'all, it is that time. And here we go. We've got body started. Body almost finished. So we'll see where that takes us tomorrow. All right. Let's pack up our stuff. Because it is another day. And it is time to go get ready to go to my other job. Get some lunch, all that kind of good stuff. So, yes, it is. Get my eyeballs in here because I don't know what size I'm going to need for this one. I've got all kinds of different sizes of eyeballs. All right. That is what it is. All right. You all have a wonderful day. Have a wonderful day. We'll see you tomorrow, maybe, if I don't have to take my son to the doctor. So tomorrow's iffy, but we'll see ya. Bye-bye. Thank you for the gift. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, legs are hard. Legs are hard. I've been crocheting for quite a while. Yeah, legs are hard. That is for sure. All right. You all have a wonderful day. Thank you for the gift. Bye-bye.